Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? Follow along with me in this video how I cover how this direct selling firm settles with the FTC and was able to resume operations. We're going to just read down through the article here as it states. This is a signature moment in our 20-year history. The message is very clear. We're not a pyramid scheme. We do not make false promises. We do not overstate outcomes and earnings. And that's from the founding CEO of United Wealth Education, Mr. Paramel. It reads here, United Wealth Education, UWE, and its affiliated nonprofit, the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation, which is YFL, have reached a settlement with the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, have reached a settlement with the Federal Trade Commission regarding a May 2022 complaint. The agreement approved unanimously by the FTC Commission in early August 2024 allows both organizations to continue full operations. The development marks a significant turn of events in a case that began over 2 years ago when the FTC took action against the Michigan-based direct selling company then operating as Financial Education Services. So we're going to get into a little bit of the case background right here. Excuse me, guys. And it says on May 23rd, 2022, the FTC took swift action against FES, a direct selling company offering credit repair services. The FTC filed a complaint alleging that FES and its owners, Paramel, Michael, and Christopher Gerald, along with several related companies, had operated under unlawful credit repair, scam, and illegal pyramid scheme since 2015. The FTC's complaint claimed that FES had deceived consumers across the country and violated several laws, including the FTC Act, the Credit Repair Organizations Act, and the Telemarketing Sales Rule. According to the FTC, the company had bilked consumers for more than $213 million through its practices. Initially, the FTC's action resulted in a temporary restraining order and asset freeze issued by the U.S. District Judge Bernard A. Friedman on May 24th, 2022. This order effectively shut down the company's operations and froze its assets pending further investigation. Reading on, the FTC's complaint contains several allegations regarding FES's business practices. Right here reads, the agency claimed that FES violated Section 5A of the FTC Act, which prohibits unfair or deceptive acts or practices in or affecting commerce. The FTC alleged violations of the Title 4 of the Consumer Credit Protection Act, or 5 of the Consumer Credit Protection Act, which regulates credit repair services and prohibits certain practices such as demanding advance payment and making misleading representations. The complaint also cited violations of the telemarketing sales rule, which sets standards for telemarketing and practices and prohibits certain deceptive tactics. So, to support its claims, the FTC submitted a declaration from Dr. David Givens, an economist in the Consumer Protection Division of the Bureau of Economics at the FEC. Givens concluded that FES was operating in a manner consistent with being a pyramid scheme, although he noted that he had not seen company data on enrollment, purchasing, compensation, or tenure. However, the case took an unexpected turn on June 30th, 2022, after hearing oral arguments in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan. Judge Friedman denied the motion for a preliminary injunction. He vacated the temporary restraining order, terminated the asset freeze, and converted their relationship to a monitorship. This decision allowed FES to resume its operations under the observation of a court-appointed monitor. The judge's decision to deny the preliminary injunction was based on several factors, including testimonials and affidavits from FES consumers and agents, as well as expert testimony challenging the FTC's allegations. The court-appointed receiver, who had spent approximately a month evaluating the business, found that FES had a fairly robust compliance infrastructure in place. So according to Richard Epstein, a member of the FES legal team, so this initial ruling set the stage for further legal proceedings and negotiations between FES and the FTC, ultimately leading to the settlement announced in August 2024. And so the company's response and legal response, the company's response and legal process, throughout the legal process, FES, now operating as UWE, maintained its innocence. The company's legal team argued that the FTC's complaint continued unfounded accusations and lack of proper investigation. Epstein stated in 2022 they did no investigation here. They did no investigation of the company. They did a background investigation secretively, but they never reached out to the company. That's crazy. The defense presented customer testimonials, affidavits, and expert declarations to counter the FTC's allegations. They argued that that FES had several key features differentiating it from typical multi-level marketing companies, which are MLMs, including no incentive for inventory loading, and full visibility into consumer purchases. Excuse me. So next, through this article, settlement details and implications. So both UWE, which is United Wealth Education, and the Youth Financial Literacy, had agreed to operate within the provisions outlined in several consumer protection laws, including the Credit Repair Organization Act, which is CROA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which is FCRA, the Telemarketing and Consumer Fraud and Abuse Prevention Act, the Graham-Leach-Bliley Act, and the Federal Trade Commission Act. In a statement to SSN, NAIC, I believe that's how you say Paraman's last name, welcomed the settlement, saying, "This is a signature moment in our 20-year history. The message is very clear. We're not a pyramid scheme. We do not make false promises. We do not overstate outcomes and earnings." They emphasized that the company remained open throughout the settlement process and made updates to address the FTC's original complaint. He viewed the scrutiny as an opportunity for growth, noting that the key parts of the company's operation included compliance rules and regulations have reached new levels of excellence. While the settlement includes fines, which some might interpret as an admission of guilt, both Nick and Michael Curry, president of YFL, addressed this perception. "We get it," Curry stated. "Given the history of both credit repair and network marketing carry a stigma. When you combine the two, people are naturally going to question it. But the reality is the UCS protection plan has positioned thousands of people to improve their debt and saving ratios, protect their personal estates and credit, and so much more." So the business model and services. UWE partners with YFL to provide the United Credit Education Service Protection Plan, which is the UCS protection plan, a bundled consumer finance solution. The monthly subscription service includes tools for identity monitoring, personal credit, and wills and trusts, among many others. Ned cleared the nature of the business, stating, "Contrary to some stereotypes, we're not a credit repair company. We are a financial literacy company serving consumers who want to improve their financial health and independent agents interested in supplementing income." According to Ned, approximately 65% of the company's clients are consumers who chose to take advantage of their full suite of financial solutions, while the remaining 35% are customers who also participate in the business opportunity. So how does this impact on the customers and agents? The settlement allows UWE and YFL to continue their operations, which company leaders claim have helped thousands of people improve their debt and saving ratios, protect their personal estates and credit, and more. Curry emphasized that every protection plan purchase generates funding for the YFL charitable education program. Nick expressed gratitude to those who remained with the company during the legal proceedings, stating, We are all very thankful, especially for the customers, em- employees, and agents who stayed with us. Without them, we would not be where we are today. So, industry implications and further outlook. The resolution of this case may have broader implications for the direct selling and credit repair industries. As the company moves forward under the settlement agreement, it will likely face continued scrutiny from regulators and industry observers. The appointment of a monitor during the legal process suggests that UWE's operations will remain under close watch to ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulations. Ned and Curry expressed uh, optimism about the future, with Ned stating, most businesses would not survive something like this, but we are stronger than ever. The company leaders view the settlement as an opportunity to publicly verify their commitment to upholding the law and continuing their mission of promoting financial literacy. The resolution of this case may serve as a benchmark for how similar companies operate and interact with regulatory agencies in the future. With this, with its emphasis on compliance and transparency, potentially influencing industry standards moving forward. So, guys, this article right here just states back in 2022 uh, and ending on August 2024 how United Wealth Education was able to move forward in operation and beat and won their settlement with the FTC, and SSN Social Selling News was reporting that. Guys, if you like this kind of information, like the video, subscribe to me, hit the Taco Bell sign so you don't miss any notifications. And if you guys need help with your credit, or you want to know more about the business opportunity of United Wealth Education, guys, click the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in.